Hello, welcome back to the Mobile Motorbike Mechanic channel. I'm Steve. Today we're heading off to Wellesbourne in Warwickshire to look at a Lexmoto Isca. The chap's phoned up, says it's not running, so we'll see you when we get there. Right folks, here we are, Lexmoto Isca. The customer's saying that it won't start. I think we've already found the problem. If you come around this side, there we go, no battery. So the customer's just handed me the battery. It's an Atom battery. These aren't the greatest of batteries, but what we'll do is we'll check the battery level. I think he's just had it on charge. So we'll check the battery level, we'll get it in the bike and see what the score is. Right, simple test probe, and we'll just check to see what the level of the battery is. It's 12.8 volts, so that's a full battery, 12.9 there, so that's a full battery. Has to be expected because it's just come off charge. So we'll get it in the bike. We're going to need some bolts because we haven't got bolts. They're going to fit in there. That one fits in there, lovely. Let's just check to see if that's going to work. Oh, these are a pain. There we go. So, get the battery in the hole. There we go. Get a screwdriver a minute. It looks like we've got some accessories on this bike as well. What's that for? Possibly a charging port or something for a phone. There we go, that's got it. Right. Let's just make sure we've got no sparks or anything, that's good. It doesn't look like we're shorting out. Oh, God. Go. Right, let's see what happens when we turn the ignition on. Okay, we've got fuel pump, everything running as normal. But no start. Okay. So. Okay, right, we'll dig into it a bit deeper. So the next thing we'll check is, have we got a spark? Not there. Come on. Oh, stuck in on there, you go. So I'm just trying to turn it round so I can see the gap more easily. So let's keep an eye on that gap. Yep, there is a spark there. So that's not the problem. So whilst we're here, we'll pull the spark out, pull the spark plug out, and we will check to see what colour that's in, and we'll run a quick compression test because we can. And if we've got compression, we know we've got spark, we just check that. And if we've got both of those, then it has to be a fuel issue. Can't be anything else. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, there we go, look at that. That is absolutely rich as anything. So that could be a sign that we've got something wrong. Get it all cleaned up. So let's just check to make sure that this plug is actually sparking. Yep, got a spark on there. So that's good. I'm thinking this is a fuel issue. So we'll run a quick compression test as well. Seeing as we're here, we may as well. It's only going to take a few seconds. Come on, in you pop, you bugger. Got it. There we go. Right, so good compression's normally sort of middle of the gauge, 100 or more. There we go. So middle of the gauge there, 150. We're happy we've got good compression. So we've got a spark, we've got compression, we don't have fuel. So the next thing to check is chuck some fuel in it. So we've cleaned that spark plug. We'll pop him back in again because he's working. There you go. So we know we've got a fuel problem. So I've just taken the fuel pipe off from the fuel tank to see if we get fuel in. And there we go. So the fuel is definitely being pumped out of the tank. That looks like a pretty healthy rate as well. Ideally we want to do a pressure test on this just to see if it's up about 30 psi, but already I think the issue is this fuel injector itself. I don't think the fuel injector is injecting the fuel into the bike. Considering how rich that was, I think it might even be over injecting and flooding the bike. So anyway, we'll reattach that. We know we haven't got a fuel pump problem. It doesn't want to go on there. Right. Now that fuel connector does not want to fit onto the spigot of the fuel injector. I don't know why it doesn't, but it should do. It should go down, clip on, and then that'll be it. but it keeps popping off, you see. And we've got a potential issue there as well. So for some reason this fuel injector fuel pipe clip doesn't want to engage with the fuel injector properly. It clips on. That's got it. So now you can't pull it off. It's obviously pressurised fuel, it will just pop it off and you'll be chucking fuel everywhere, so you don't want that. But that's got it now. Right, good. So I'm diagnosing a bad fuel injector. It's kind of going, but not. Let me just pull the plug out again and see if it's black. Or see if it's wet, actually. Yeah, and that plug is completely dry. No fuel is getting to that plug. So that's what the problem is. We've got a bad fuel injector on this bike. Okay, so that's a very quick diagnosis on that one. So we've got a bad fuel injector because we've got compression, we've got spark, we don't have the third item, which is fuel. So we might get back on this one later on. I'm not too sure. The customer's going to order the part. If we've got time, we'll come back and fit it. If not, he's going to get his mate to fit it. So yeah, remember to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you again on the next video.